and this training is about how to use hashtags to target your audience and get a ton of engagement on your posts, right? So you want to make sure that you're finding your targeted audience. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to the search and explore section, which is the magnifying glass. Then you're going to click search, and you're going to identify specific keywords that your target audience is most likely to be using. Alright, so let's say your audience is network marketers, right? So we use network marketing. Let's go to tags. So these are your hashtags. So if you notice that hashtags are anything that have the words network marketing in it. So if I just use marketing, let's say, then it will show anything with marketing, right? Marketing coach, marketing online, but for this we're going to do network marketing. Right? So that way you can connect with other network marketers who may be most likely to want to be an affiliate with you or buy your products and services as well, right? So network marketing. And here you're going to see, is there anyone that's used the hashtag network marketer? So you can come in here and you could give a like, you could leave a comment, and I suggest using comments that are specific to this post. This is in Spanish, but let's say it wasn't in Spanish and they were like, you know, this is such and such event, and you're gonna be like, oh, that you know, XYZ event looks like a lot of fun, right? So you're gonna stand out amongst the people who are just leaving a comment like nice or awesome. You know, I think people are becoming more and more aware that those are being done by bots and automation, and you're not really standing out, right? So your hashtags are really want to find your core audience. So you can use general like network marketing, but you can also scroll down further and see, you know, let's say network marketing professional, right? 6,400 uses. So these are people who are using the hashtag network marketing professional. Like, let's say this person might, don't need easy, I just need possible. Yes, great quote. Right, so then they see my posts and they're more likely to interact with me. You can even come in here and use comment liking. We'll go over that in another training as well. But this is where you're going to ultimately find your hashtags. And when you use hashtags, so let me backtrack a second. What you want to do is you want to organize your hashtags into a list first off. So once you've identified which hashtags you need and which hashtags your audience is going to be most likely to be using, you're going to start creating lists of hashtags. So I might come in here and say, okay, network marketing rocks. And I'm going to go ahead and put all these into a note. I'm going to show you a trick here in a second to make this process a little bit quicker too, so you don't have to go back and forth between your note app saving the different hashtags, right? You can write in your notes some general keywords and then search those keywords. I'm going to show you that here in a second. But this is where you find all your hashtags. And so anyone, you could even use, let's say entrepreneur. Right? And then I scroll down, and let's say my target audience is women who are entrepreneurs, right? I'd come in here and I'd start interacting with women who are entrepreneurs, right? So those are your hashtags. So check this out. When you start creating your list, you can use an app called Tagomatic. Now, if you don't have access to this app, that's perfectly okay. Just, oh, is it going to ask me for my password again? Let's see if it's going to show you. Oh, it does show you what the password is. So I can't give you my password to my Instagram accounts as I'm recording this. Let's see if we can. There's not a pause button on here. Okay. So anyways, so this app is called Tagomatic. I'm going to show you this again. Right here, Tagomatic. And so you can search for this in your app store or other hashtag search apps. So you can find different hashtags you can use. And what you're going to do is you're going to search the word network marketer or entrepreneur, one of the keywords that you wrote down that you're trying to identify your targeted audience with. And so when you have that keyword, you're going to put it into Tagomatic, and it's going to give you a list of related hashtags. And it gives you a little tutorial too, so it'll show you how to use it. And what you want to do is you want to copy those hashtags that it gives you that are most likely to be used by the same audience. So there might be a couple in there that aren't exact, so don't use those, but you're going to select all the ones that are closest to your keyword, right? Like network marketing and network marketing professional, right? Those are both two key hashtags that you could use. So once you do that, you're going to copy it, and then you're going to paste it into your Notes app, right? So I use OneNote. I've used Evernote before. Just your general note app is going to do the same trick. So you can use hashtag, and then you also can search in here for different hashtags, right? So that's how to use hashtags. When you use hashtags for searching, that's where you're going to start creating your list, and that's where you're going to start interacting with people. On your profile, so let's go to network marketing professional. So this is one of my other profiles, and so when you're using hashtags, what you want to do is come in here, and when you post, you're going to put your hashtags in here, in your post, right? So as you can see, this specific post has gotten 343 likes and over 31 comments. So what I want to do is come in here and same thing, comment, like the comments that people are leaving and actually engage with them. These are going to be your core audience, right? So that's how you use hashtags when you're posting your picture. Is you want to come in here. I usually like to leave a few spaces with these dots so it's not right next to the description I'm leaving. And so this is where you use your hashtags, right? This is how people are going to find you. Here's a big tip. If you're using the right hashtags, and as you can see in my posts, they're all very related and in the same niche for the most part. And so what happens is the more people that are interacting with this pretty quickly, you're going to start ending up in the search and explore section where more people can see you and can find you without you having to do extra work, right? You do the work the first time, and if you're posting 3 to 5 times a day, more and more people are going to start to see your profile. And this is again, this is a search section, right? So more and more people are going to start going through here and say, oh, okay, you got into the search and explore. And then there's also under hashtags, network marketing tags, there's what's called top posts. So as you see, top posts, these are the ones that are going to show up first, even if they're, they're from yesterday or the day before, or I even seen one from like 5 or 6 months ago that had essentially went viral because more and more people were seeing it in the search and explore section. So while there may not be a repost within Instagram itself, there's still an opportunity for your post to get spread and shared by a lot of people because you're using hashtags to get engagement and other strategies that you can be using to get extra engagement too, right? But as one specific strategy to use hashtags, that's what you want to do to start getting into the top posts and into search and explore, is use very highly targeted hashtags that your audience and your demographic is going to be most likely to interact with, right? So you want to make them very specific and targeted. So that's training on hashtags, and so start using them. You can use up to 30 hashtags on one post. There is a little trick that I'll share on a future training where you can actually get up to 60 hashtags on one post, but we'll save that for another time. Get in there, start using hashtags, see how many people you can interact with and people interact back with you, so you can start to be in the search and explore feature or section rather, and getting into top posts for your specific tags, right? So those are your goals kind of when you're using hashtags. So thanks, excited to bring you this value pack training on hashtags, and I will see you on the next training. Thanks.